friends or wherever, and he did borrow. He gave notes, made ruinous agreements, dealt with every type of money lender. Then he went to get the new necklace, laid down on the jeweler's counter 36,000 francs. So he so much he borrowed also money. He gave notes. He wrote notes so much. He used to write for the newspapers, made ruinous agreements. Like he was a clerk, as we know that. So he started making like agreements, every type of money lenders. And and so much like extra work, extra like whatever you can say, that extra time he started, more time he was started working. And he could earn some money, and from that money he could get the new necklace, and he laid down on the jeweler's counter 36,000 francs. When Madame Loisel took the necklace back, Madame Forstier said coldly, "You should have returned it sooner. I might have needed it." And what Matilde? She took that new necklace that she bought and she gave it to her friend. Our friend was a little bit like she was not sad, she was a little bit angry on Matilde. She said that so much time you have taken to return that, and you should have returned it sooner because I might have needed it, isn't that? From then on, Madame Loisel knew the horrible life of the very poor, because day and night they worked to earn that money. From that money, they bought the necklace to give it to her friend. And all that loan or whatever they have taken, they have to pay it off. So from that day onwards, she really understood the horrible life of very poor, because already she was not poor, but she was not too rich. And she was in the like always she dreamt about like a rich lifestyle, and her all that means she used to live like a rich lady. So from that day onwards, she realized the horrible life of poor people. But she played her part heroically. The dreadful debt must be paid. So whatever the debt means whatever the like they have taken the loan from others, that has to be paid. So she would pay it. They dismissed their maid, and she was like, as I told you, she used to live very like a luxury life in spite of not so much richness, but then also she used to live. Her husband also used to give her all type of luxury, how much he could give. So she had her maid also, that also she dismissed her. They changed their lodgings also. They rented a garret under the roof, and they were having like a house, that also they changed. And they started staying in a small room, very uncomfortable small room. She now started knowing the drudgery of housework, means she started knowing the whatever the difficulty of housework, because she never used to do the housework, the whatever the labors of the kitchen. She was started washing the dishes by her own, the dirty linen means the cloth. She carried the garbage down to the street every morning, carried up the water, stopping at each landing to catch her breath, and dressed like a commoner. So, like this, before she used to have her maid do all the things, but now she has to do everything by her own. She had to bargain at the market, quarrel, and face insults over every miserable. So means the like a penny, like a money, like a rupee. So for each and every money, she used to started spending it very, very carefully, and she has to bargain because she was having very few like money with her, less money. So she used to bargain whenever she used to go to market. She used to quarrel with the with the shopkeeper, and she used to face insults also. Each month they had to pay some loans, renew others, get more time. So whatever she used to save that money, and each month they have to pay loan from that saved money. Her husband started working extra time every evening, doing accounts for the tradesmen, and often late into the night. he sat copying a manuscript at 5 hours a page. So he started working extra. He started working under a tradesman, like a businessman, for writing accounts for a tradesman, and he used to come very late at home, and he used to write a manuscript. Manuscript means like a script written by hand, not typing. Manuscript with handwritten scripts he started writing, and he started selling it at 5, like a source. It can be a rupee, a one page, like this extra work he started doing. And this life lasted 10 years, and the same life they spent for 10 years. They suffered this a life of like a poverty, not a poverty only, you can say it, isn't that? At the end of 10 years, they had paid off everything, even the interest. So it took 10 years for her to work and to pay off all her debts, and all the interest, all the whatever loan, whatever they have borrowed from others, they had paid off. Madame Lois looked old now because she was not having much like time to look beautiful, and she was having shortage of money also to wear like a good dress and all makeup and all that. So she started, because though she was too young, she started looking old. Often she brooded over the past, and always she used to brooded. Brooded means like a nagging, or she started like a cursing herself only over the past. What would have happened if she had not lost that necklace? How strange life is. How fickle, how little is needed for one to be ruined or saved. So she started cursing herself, and she started thinking that if she had not lost that necklace, what would have happened? Her life will be like happy, isn't that? How strange a life is, how fickle, means how the life is very strange, how the life gets totally changed because of one small incident. How little is needed for one to be ruined, and it was only a matter of diamond necklace. Because of that diamond necklace, her full life got ruined, spoiled, isn't that? Or one small thing can spoil our life, or one small thing can make our life, make or mar, isn't that? MAR, spoil or make, save. That is why ruined or saved. So one small thing in our life can change our life totally. So this was the thing, that because of that, so much her life changed. She actually, if you are talking children, because of her greed, she has to borrow that diamond necklace from her friend. But this incident has taught her the reality of life. Because of this incident, she understood what is life all about, and she understood that life is not such a easy task, isn't that? She understood all the difficulties in her life. So this is all a very interesting chapter. And in our next chapter, we are going to see you are really going to enjoy the climax of this story. So it's a very, very interesting story. So today we have completed only first 2 pages, and we have next period we are going to complete that chapter, plus we are going to discuss question answers in the next period. Question answers plus this chapter we are going to complete. So you can read, you should underline the hard difficult words, and you can find out the question answers also. Okay, so next period we will discuss the question answers plus the activities. So for today, I hope you all understood the story, you all like this story, and take care. Bye.